Hey guys, it's Julia. In today's video I'm going to be telling you some New Year's resolutions that I've thought of. I've tried to think of as many original ideas as I can, and let's just get on with the video. So the first one is a little bit cheesy. It's Carpe Diem, which is the Latin for seize the day, which I think is Hollister's motto or something like that. And if 2020 has taught us nothing, then take every day as it comes, live each day as fully as you can. And each day doesn't have to be perfect or anything, it just needs to be lived in, if that makes any sense. Like, if it's a lying in bed day, lie in your bed, girl. So the next one I have down is live in the moment, which kind of leads on from the first point, but this also leads on to fully living in the moment and not letting like the voices in the back of your mind distract you from living. Like, if you're with your friends, then don't be on your phone, like be talking to them and be interacting with them and just be like focused on them, because that moment will never come around again, basically. So if you can focus your mind on the moment and like not get distracted by any other thoughts or feelings or anything, then theoretically you should remember the moment better because it meant more while it was happening. It'll just mean that you're less distracted by the extra noise going on around you, and it can be distracting sometimes, and I need to just let it go and let the noise be quiet for a minute. My third point is tell your family and friends that you love them, because again, if 2020 has taught us nothing, tell your family that you love them, because sometimes it's just not obvious enough and you need to go and tell them, like, I love you. Plain and simple. My fourth point is to capture special moments, which I'm not very good at because I don't have my phone out all the time. But capturing memories and moments can be really nice to look back on, especially if you have them in a physical form. So if you can print off photos or get like there's a little like Instax mini printer thing that'll like take the photos from your phone and put them on a film strip, so you don't actually need to like buy a film camera, you can just buy a printer or print it in film. So that's really nice to have like a physical copy, so you don't need to look through like digital hard drives and save it all there, because then it's harder to access again because it's so much work to go and find it again through all these photos. Obviously if you're capturing moments, then try and make them authentic. So like if you're whipping out your phone in the middle of something that's a little bit touchy, then possibly not the best idea. But I've heard a lot of YouTubers say if they're vlogging with their friends, they try and capture their friends in like the most authentic way that they can without like making anyone awkward by taking out the camera and taking a picture, basically. My fifth point is to reorganize and clean, which I need to get better at because I'm not very good at organising and cleaning my life. There will be a video up, if not next week, the week after. Yeah, it will be probably 2 weeks time. There'll be a cleaning and organising my room, so stay tuned for that, because a clean life and a clear space is a clear mind. It's insane. My sixth thing is to enjoy the little things in life, which seems a bit kind of like, whatever, you can enjoy the little things anyway, but like to consciously enjoy the little things that just happen, that just like might make your day better, and to like acknowledge the fact that they're there will probably make you a happier person just by thinking about the little things that you have, rather than focusing on the stuff that you don't have, basically. My seventh point is to spend more time in nature, so going on walks, watching sunsets, sunrises if you feel like it. Actually, winter is the best time probably to watch sunrises because they happen a lot later in the day, so they happen around like 6:37, I guess, whereas in the summertime they happen at 4 in the morning. So I know a lot of people in 2020 have been going on walks with their family because that was basically the only thing they could do, which is great. So getting out for walks when you're stressed, and I know with my work when I'm stressed, I can't do my work, so going out for a walk and decompressing, breathing, which is a very important thing as a human being to do, is really good for your mental health, and to not get stuck in a box all day, like in your house, in your room, just like all day stuck in the same place, the same wall. It can get a bit boring and a bit repetitive. So my eighth point is to look after yourself, because 2020 has been an interesting year to say the least, and you deserve to look after yourself. And the whole thing about looking after yourself or loving yourself as you'd love someone else, because you are worth it and we are all bad bleeps, and we all deserve a bit of self-respect and some time to ourselves, because as human beings we need time to ourselves sometimes, because life is hectic and confusing, and we need to decompress sometimes and treat ourselves with kindness. I think that's a Harry Styles quote. Well, that's his match anyway. My 9th point is to go travelling as soon as it is safe, because currently I am 17 and I am feeling the need to be out and about with people, which I cannot be, sadly, right now. We have had to cancel our Christmas plans, which is a little bit sad, but you know, helping the greater good of our population and people that we love is not a bad thing to cancel your Christmas plans for. So I'd love to go to places like Austria or the French Alps for skiing. I haven't been skiing in a while actually. I really like skiing and I'd love to go again sometime. And I'd really like to go to the United States actually at some point, like New York, to see Broadway. That would be amazing to go to Broadway, because I'd really like one of those short trips where you go to New York, or like you go to the States and you just like travel along different like touristy spots, but not too touristy because that's kind of the point, but like, you know, key like landmarks of America, and then end up in New York and go to Broadway and go to like the National Art Gallery, and just, it would just be so cool. And my 10th thing is to collect experiences and not materialistic things. So if you're giving someone a Christmas present and you don't know what to give them, then I know that you can get these little vouchers in some shops where you can literally like buy them an experience, like going in a hot air balloon, or going flying, or if they don't have that, then like going on a little day trip somewhere. And that sounds like a really cool idea, rather than like buying them a materialistic present that they might never use and they might not want, and buy them an experience, or like chip in to them going on an experience and like suggest it as an idea to them so that they can like make memories with the people that they love, rather than building up a collection of candles that they can't all use at the same time. I've heard that if you write down your goals, then they're much more likely to happen, and I don't understand how that works, but I think it's the idea of if you look at them every day and you're like looking at them and you're viewing them every single day and you're like reminding yourself of what you need to do every day, then that helps you visualize where you need to go, and it like keeps up the momentum of what getting you to go where you need to go, basically. So write down your goals for the new year, basically on a piece of paper. And it would be nice to look back at the end of the year. How many of them have you accomplished? Which ones did you accomplish? Which ones didn't you? Did you set like too hard goals? Or, you know, reflection at the end of the year, basically. So ones that you might want to do for yourself are getting the grades, getting a house maybe if you're at that stage in life, working out your finances so that you're not in debt, or trying to get yourself out of debt, so not just spending your money on things that you don't need and saving instead. Improving your quality of life, so if that means going full minimalist and clearing your house so you have a clearer mind and just like investing in good quality things, then that's fine. But if that means working on yourself as well, then that is also great. So you can do personal oriented goals, or you can do things that you want to achieve, or things that you want to get, or things that you want to do this year, because 2021 is looking up so far and we're going to make this year the best year that it can be. So Merry Christmas, because it is next week, and have a very happy new year, and I will see you next week for my next video. Bye!